The weather right now, take a live look over Gaston County in Dallas, where it is sunny, but it is noticeably chillier outside, and it is a trend that we're going to be feeling all this week. And let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. Tara, tomorrow it could even be more cold in some areas.
Yes, a few degrees colder from what we had this morning. And you know what? It looks like Thursday morning is going to be the coldest, even colder conditions coming up for that latter part of the week. Here's how low we got this morning in terms of temperatures, all the way down to the upper 30s. Boone, Jefferson, Statesville as well. Wadesboro got down into the upper 30s. Albemarle, you all there in Stanley County, reached a low of 38 degrees. It was 45 in Charlotte, and even a little bit colder up there in Morganton at about 36. 40 was that low temperature for you all in Hickory. Decent recovery this afternoon, but definitely this is about 10 degrees cooler for afternoon highs this time of the year. Only sitting in the mid 60s right now. This is in the Queen City in Charlotte. Light southwest wind, so it's not quite as blustery as yesterday. And dew points are real dry, sitting in the mid 30s. We got widespread low mid 60s for the most part. Again, Salisbury a little bit cooler at 59, along with Shelby, and then we've got those mid 40s up there in the higher elevations. Now at the same time, perhaps you've noticed more clouds mixing in with some of that sunshine today, dropping in from the north and west as expected with some of that upper level energy. And at the same time, we have that little bit of light rain that's starting to push in toward the higher elevations. And eventually, as we head through the next several hours, by later on this evening, it's possible that we could see more of those snowflakes being squeezed out with some of that colder air wrapping in. It's not going to add up to much. Once you head above, say, 3,500 feet, we could see about a dusting, maybe upwards of 2 inches. So some light accumulation possible only in the highest elevations. Like we won't see that in places like Boone and Blowing Rock. But either way, it's just going to be cold, and that's a big part of the weather story. We have just all these several frost and freeze alerts, whether it's a freeze warning up there in Watauga and Ashe County, to frost advisory down through the mountains of Burke and Caldwell counties, and freeze watch down through Avery County. This is for tomorrow morning and Thursday morning. Again, bottom line is just know it's going to be cold, and we're expecting some of those sub-freezing temperatures in spots. Be close to freezing tomorrow morning up there at Boone and Jefferson, about 33 to kick off the day, and low and mid 40s. Chilly conditions in all of our other neighborhoods down through the Piedmont. Coldest morning is Thursday. That's when we're expecting more upper 20s in the highest elevations. And then after that, starting Friday especially and through the weekend, temps do start to moderate a little bit. So it's not going to stay this cold for that terribly long if you're not a fan of it. We'll see a lot more sunshine tomorrow as well. Back to that full sunshine, a little breezy, but look at that high temperature, 4 p.m., only around 60 degrees. And I mentioned the breezes. So now we're talking about wind chill. First time this season I pulled out this forecast map. Check it out. By early tomorrow morning, once the wind picks up, it could feel like it's in the upper teens to lower 20s in the mountains. Not that much better into the afternoon. Not too much of a wind chill outside of the high country. Thursday morning, upper teens to lower 20s for those feels like temperatures. Once again, a little bit of an improvement into the afternoon. So expect some, in some areas, widespread frost there, especially for Thursday morning. Still some patchy frost on Friday in the morning before temps do start to climb. Mountain forecast back up close to 70 by the weekend. Lots of sunshine. 7-day forecast shows lots of sunny pictures there. There's that small chance of a spotty shower even here around the Charlotte area late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Don't count on too much rain though, if any at all. And we'll keep it mostly dry again with those warming temperatures for the weekend and going into next week.